Hey guys, welcome back. BDCKR here, and we're doing another one of our weekly wrap-up videos, just covering everything that's been going on in the Warner Brothers fighting game universe in the last week.
Yeah, and we're going to start off with Immortals this week because there's actually been a lot going on, and even though when I started off playing, out of the three, I was enjoying this one the least, I'm actually really digging it now for a lot of different reasons.
Yeah, there's definitely some cool stuff now.
Yeah, if you'll notice, the people who are up on things will notice that there's actually still time for the Bray Wyatt challenge, but it's not there because we've intentionally started the game without an internet connection to show you a couple of things.
So there's some hidden packs that you can't see unless you open it disconnected from the internet.
Right. Right now there's a 25% or 20%, I can't remember, 25 or 20% discount on the silver packs, and you can only get that when you're online. And if you want that, that's great. But if you want to see a couple interesting things in the packs, so this Bray Wyatt early access. I can't remember if this is available when you log in or not with your regular internet connection, but definitely the Hulk Hogan one is not. And what's even more interesting about Hulk Hogan is with his recently being dropped by WWE, it's hard to know whether they'll actually eventually release these or not.
It seems unlikely to me.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just hard to predict. You'll notice it says cannot connect to Google Play. And that's because these packs actually cost money. But what's even more interesting is the Challenge Booster Pack, which you cannot see when you log in regularly.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool. It is a little expensive.
It's a $350 for a single challenge kit. That's crazy.
Yeah, really. It's over twice the price that it is in Injustice.
Yeah. And they have a Most Wanted pack also.
But I don't think there's quite as much draw to the Most Wanted pack in this game.
Well, Evolved Randy Orton is really good. And he's hard to get. He's a pretty rare gold exclusive pack. He'd really be the only guy. He's like the equivalent of Shazam. All the other guys aren't really that great.
Yeah, which is the problem, because in the Most Wanted pack in the other game, there's some crappy fillers. But you also get stuff like Killing Joker, which you literally can't get any other way.
Yeah. I'd agree with you. So, the other news for WWE Immortals, in the season that ended a few days ago, there was a season online exclusive gear card. And if it'll load, it was the Battleground.
And this is really, really good.
So, what's great about it is besides the adrenaline regen boost, it gives splash damage on your signature one, and that's okay when it's not, because a lot of signature ones aren't very strong.
Yeah, but what the real glory of it is the heal team 30% on signature one, which is 30% of the user's total health. Right.
So, what's really cool about this, if you'll notice that we had it on Enlightened Big Show. Okay. Big Show. So he's got the Battleground. He's also got a health boost.
If it'll load in. There it is.
So his health increase boosts it up from 70 something. When you do signature one, he doesn't even have to hit. If they're blocking, this setup heals teammates 26,000 health every time he does his signature one.
And on online multiplayer, signature one is going to be, for the most part, all you get off. Right?
It's probably the most efficient.
There's a chance of getting a special 2, but in online multiplayer, when you're in defense, chances are that's what it's going to hit.
What makes it especially good on like Big Show is you're already motivated to tag him in to take advantage of his own passive. So when you tag him in, his teammates heal, and they have an adrenaline boost. He's like the perfect support character. You bring in one attacker, you have Enlightened Big Show, he's your tank, and he's your healer.
And special ones are ridiculous.
And the other one we've got is, the other gear that we've got was another previous season online exclusive. And
WrestleMania.
Yeah, so when he's off, he also gets extra. So he tags in, he gives everybody extra health and adrenaline regen, and when he's off, he gives it to himself.
Which is great.
So he's almost unstoppable. So, a couple other things actually, just about WWE Immortals that's not exactly new, but sort of new to us because we've been playing it more lately because not a lot is going on, is the Silver Pack exclusive Dean Ambrose is very much like Nightwing in Injustice.
Yeah.
With 50% reduced damage from basic attacks. He's actually kind of fun to play with, and I've been leveling him up. And the other revelation is one of the newer characters.
The silver... There we go. Authority Stephanie McMahon.
She is actually really good even on a otherwise gold team. So, you let her take enough damage, it'll go in steps. 25, then 50, then 100% more damage. And the kicker is, it's not just basic attack. This is every damage. So all the signature moves,
Chris,
100%
special
damage.
3.
Yeah, so basically the special 3 is doubled in damage. So if you're in multiplayer online, it's cool because even if they're going to be blocking some of it, they're going to be blocking double what your stated damage total is for your signature 3. Because there's no minimum or maximum, right? Like special 1, special 2, it'll give you 100% boost, but only adding the minimum of what that...
Which is still great.
Yeah.
But this is, like, special 3 means it's really good.
Yeah, so that's it for us for Immortals. We'll move on to Mortal Kombat. Yeah, so in Mortal Kombat, there's not much going on. You can see there's just over a day left in the Liu Kang challenge. I know originally we said we weren't going to do our faction rewards because it's basically like opening an equipment pack, but since we're here anyways and it happens to be Monday and the rewards just came in and I haven't picked them up, might as well.
Yeah.
And I think the Black Dragons came first this week. Oh, I picked the wrong one. That was our personal one. So we don't care about the uncommon. We max out all the uncommon ones first. There's 1, there's 2, just some coins.
3, 4, 5.
Right, because we were in the
There
top
we go.
1%. Alright, so here. Ice Daggers I like.
Nice.
Right,
Crit chance against Frozen Foe, which is going to be useful for Sub-Zero when it gets 10.
Yep. Starmat, Raiden, Toughness.
There you go.
Not too bad.
Meh.
Okay, so for those of you who've been wondering, or who haven't been playing lately, so the problem right now is, until the next challenge comes, nothing else is really happening. So the Liu Kang challenge, just over a day left. The problem is, I guess, for me with Mortal Kombat. I got Immortals on the brain. With Mortal Kombat now, you'll notice our souls total accumulating and our coin total accumulating.
Actually, you can't see the coins.
Oh, you can't?
It's cut
on the
off,
screen.
yeah.
Right.
Cut off
Right.
on the TV.
So there's not much to spend it on. I mean, we could spend our souls on some combat packs, but they're so precious. They're so hard to get. You can burn through them really quickly and not get what you want. Like it would take literally like hundreds of thousands of souls to actually
max everything.
Yeah. And we've got 5 reasonable teams for fighting faction wars. The fact that it's so hard to actually complete your collection makes me not even really want to try.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it doesn't even seem attainable.
Yeah. So, right now, and the real news for people who haven't been playing a while is that the weekly, what they called the daily challenge, but which was weekly every Thursday, there were these battles that you could do for lots of coins.
You can't do them anymore.
They're not there. They haven't been there for the last few weeks.
This is crap.
Yeah. So, listen, when there's stuff going on, it was a lot of fun. I'm not really feeling it right now. Not feeling the Mortal Kombat love right now. Still a good game, still fun to play, but I'm almost surprised at how important new content is. I didn't think it was when we were playing just Injustice.
Yeah.
We were grinding away. But it does make a pretty big difference. Well,
especially in this with the way that the souls are.
right, so yeah, and so well, let's see. Let's wait for the next challenge to see who's there and see if it's worth the trouble.
So, in Injustice, there's actually not very much to do at all, and by not very much, we mean there's really nothing new since last time. But, if challenges have been going the way that they've been going, very soon we'll have the new Lobo Challenge.
Yeah, next week. Lately, it's been, the challenge would end on a Wednesday, and then the next one would start on the Thursday.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
So,
Bounty Hunter Lobo. I'm actually looking for Lobo was. If you haven't noticed, based on the icon that we use in YouTube, I like Lobo a lot. He was actually one of my favorite characters.
yeah, and he was pretty good. The first time we got him when we were just starting out and we weren't as hardcore as we are now, we actually quite liked him. Quite liked his stun resist ability, and
Drain.
Sorry, drain resist ability. Oh, it's even better. But we quite liked it, and we weren't sure because a bunch of people seem to not like Lobo that much. And, he's cool.
So if you've checked out some of the people who've leaked or previewed the Bounty Hunter Lobo, his attack is really high. He's got middling to slightly low health, but he should definitely be more interesting. I actually do prefer if I had to pick one, high attack and lower health. If I had to give a little bit to get, I'd rather have as high attack as possible.
Yeah, because when you get really good, the goal is always to get really fast battles where you're not getting hit that much. And so health is good to have a little bit of a buffer in case you have to get hit, but it's always better to have the kind of ability to go really fast, especially if you're grinding, right?
Yeah. Oh, and I forgot to mention when we were on Immortals, even if you don't play Immortals, it's probably worth the effort of checking out a little bit, because with the gear cards that they've got, they're actually doing a lot of different interesting things with the cards, and because the developers there's a bunch of overlap in the developers who are, in the companies at least, handling these games, it gives you an idea of what's possible and what they've considered as far as gear cards that they could potentially develop in other games.
Yeah.
A lot of fun, a lot of interesting stuff in Immortals. And like I said, I'm pleasantly surprised by how much more fun Immortals is now that I'm playing that a lot more, as things are quiet in one game, yet it's an excuse to spend a bit more time on the neglected stepchild.
Yeah, and I think
actually turns out to be pretty cool himself.
Yeah, pretty interesting, especially when you get a little bit more into the gear game and the meta game and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so relatively slow week. Thanks for watching.
See you guys next time.